friends, it's Bree. Welcome back to the channel for another episode of our Whimsy Let's Play. Alrighty guys, so we are officially back on the channel. I am so excited to finally be recording again. You guys have absolutely no idea how I have been yearning to play The Sims. Last week was so freaking busy for me, just at work and my personal life, and I have not been in The Sims in I want to say like almost 2 weeks, and I've missed the Whimsy fam, and I'm so excited to finally be back. Now, I don't remember what happened, honestly. I probably should have done some research before I started, but that's okay. I do know that Forrest, our little baby Forrest, did graduate finally, so he is no longer a college student, and he should be getting a job relatively soon, so we're looking forward to that. And then I think that's what happened in the last episode. We were really just grinding on getting Forrest graduated and getting his classes over with. So off camera, I did a bunch of things. I did go ahead and add and delete some more mods. It's me, it's just how it is. I also went ahead and gave our little Forest Bear here a little bit of a makeover. Like, he has some new outfits. Now, I will go ahead and tell you guys, I'm not actually sold on these outfits yet. I don't know. I'm just so, you guys know how I am. I'm super bad about dressing male Sims. But Forrest has like this particular style in my mind, and I don't know if I necessarily executed it the way that I want to, but this is one of his outfits that I gave him. He's got a couple different kinds of outfits. He's got his like academia kind of outfits for like when he goes off to school, and just like him being a little bit more serious in his career. He's got, which I think this one is more of like his daddy outfit. So him running after this little munchkin right here. Look how cute she is. And just, you know, whenever we decide it is time for us to expand the family. So this is kind of like more of his daddy outfit. And then he's also kind of got like a little bit of like a thirst trap for us. Like, he's got just like a little bit of a sexy outfit, because I don't know what Forrest knows. I don't know what he's doing. We don't know what's going on in this guy's mind. He is hot and cold when it comes to Sydney and all of that sort of thing. So he's just got like a little bit of everything going on in his outfit. So I don't know. We'll see. If you guys like them, let me know. If you don't, we'll probably change them up. I don't think I'm like super sold on them. The other little update, which I am hoping that we maybe get into in this episode if Bree ever stops yapping, is I did finally finish decorating. I didn't build the house, of course not, but I did finish decorating Forrest forever home, and it turned out way better than I even expected. The problem, you guys, is that this house is actually, I want to say it's like 200 or very close to like 200,000 simoleons, which you can see here we do not have. So Forrest is going to have to probably take out a mortgage. Now, the other thing about that is his current house, it technically does belong to Mama Nick and Miles, but they are kind of gifting that house and the money that comes with selling it to Forrest as like a graduation present. So we will have to probably sell that and basically everything in it and see how much money he has after that. And then we can go ahead and get his mortgage applied for if we need to. Okay, so I think that is basically everything. We have like just a few plans for this episode. I am here in our favorite Evergreen Harbor with Mom and Dad. So it is like literally right after Forrest's graduation ceremony. So Mama Nick and Miles did want to take baby Ophelia and baby Forrest out to dinner to kind of like celebrate his graduation. So that is where we currently are. We are at this, like, I think it's called the Caboose. I think we've been here maybe once or twice before with Nick back in the day. So I have this little area right here set up for the family because it's got a little high chair for Ophelia. So we're just going to go ahead. We're going to start the gameplay and we're going to get everybody inside. Hopefully nobody leaves. And I don't think I've ever actually even taken a toddler to a restaurant. So hopefully this works. But I wanted them to have like a little bit of family time because I think Ophelia is going to spend the night with Grandma and Grandpa. Who is Eugene? hey, Forrest, I think I have a crush on, yeah, sure, go for it. But I think Ophelia is going to be spending the night with Grandma and Grandpa tonight. And then I'm thinking Forrest is probably going to get into just like a little bit of mischief. I think he maybe wants to either host like a graduation party or potentially go out to the bar with some of his friends, including Sydney, and just kind of let loose one last time before he has to like really get serious with his career and potentially expanding his family and having more babies. So let's come over here and actually put Ophelia down before we order. Where did our little munchkin go? I have missed this little squish so much. I have been thinking so much about her generation and like her personality, and I'm just so excited to finally be back playing with her because I cannot wait to get her like aged up and just kind of like see where she goes as she gets older. I'm so freaking excited. So let's go ahead and put her down. Now, is Ophelia actually even hungry? I mean, she's like a little bit hungry. So I'm thinking what we could probably do is maybe just go ahead and give Ophelia something to eat. I don't know if you can necessarily even like order something for her. So let's go ahead and give her something to eat and also something to drink. And then we can just order dinner for the grown folks here. Oh, actually, oh my gosh, I actually forgot about this, you guys. So I did officially update my game, which came with one of probably the best additions to the game, in my opinion. And it is the option to come down here and turn off all these stupid notifications. I haven't done this in the series or in my Joy of Life series, but I have played around with it in a different little save that I have. It's awesome. It's my favorite addition that I think they've ever done since like freaking toddlers or infants. Let me tell you that one. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's order something for the family. All right, so what do we want? What time is it? It is 3 o'clock, so it's about dinner time. So you know what? I think Forrest is probably just gonna like maybe pregame a little bit and get himself a beer. And honestly, why not? Let's go ahead and do that with Miles as well. And then Mama Nick, she can go in with just like a red wine or maybe even a white wine, because what do they even have here? It's kind of like pastas and things like that. So I think that's more of like a white wine dish. So let's go ahead and do that. And then for everybody, let's go ahead and do, I think a sweet and sour eggplant sounds really good for Mama Nick. And then for, I don't know, for Forrest, let's go ahead and do maybe like a tofu stir fry. And then maybe like a butternut gnocchi for Miles. That sounds really good. And you actually can, I didn't even realize this, you can actually order something for Ophelia. So that's really cool. I don't think I've literally ever taken a toddler to a restaurant because every time you do it, like takes them, like it sends them to daycare. That's what happened. And I had to like manually send her back. So let's see. She ate her little food. Did she drink her apple juice? No, but she is pottying in her diaper. We need to really, really focus on getting her potty trained. I don't even think that she has like a high potty skill, does she? No, she's technically a level 2, so I mean, she can go to the potty by herself, but she is going to still probably choose to use her diaper rather than go to the potty. Actually, like, what do her skills look like here? So she is level 4 of communication. She is a little social butterfly, and that is like definitely fitting into like the ideas that I had for Ophelia. Like, oh my god, I'm so excited for her generation, you guys. I have so many plans. And then she is level 3 of imagination, level 3 of movement, level 2 potty, and then level 3 of thinking. So she is like basically, what is happening? Can I not leave you guys for 2 seconds to talk to our friends here and you guys are like literally fighting? What is happening over here? Instant regret from performing mean social. Forrest, what are you doing? Why are you yelling at people? Also, especially like your parents, like, why are you yelling at them? They're taking you out to a nice dinner. Okay, so I'm also wondering like when we can actually go ahead and get Forrest his career. So I actually did one thing I didn't do just yet since updating my game is I have not added back like the challenge tracker by thematically. So for right now, we actually need to go ahead and bring up his like list of things he needs to do in like the little spreadsheet. So let me go ahead and do that really quick. This is basically where we are with the goals and tasks. So let's go ahead while we're at it and just check off some of these. So upon succession, move out of your childhood family home and into your own home. So we have done that when it came to like going off to college, and we're about to move into our forever home. Have a gallery wall full of family photos. I would say yes, I finally officially did that. We're of course going to have a lot more later on, but I would honestly say that we have completed that. Always have at least one pet in the household. So we actually do, and I am so excited. I need to show you guys. I did go ahead and rename our new little kitty, so I will show you that when we get back to the house. But we do currently have one pet, and we kind of fudged this just like a little bit while he was in college, but we will, like, going forward, always have at least one pet in the household. Must go all out for every season and holiday. Like, your house is decorated, your tree is perfect, your home should be in a magazine. We haven't really had a whole lot of holidays to like decorate for, but you know, that will come as time goes on. And then adopt 3 children in your lifetime and have 1 science baby. So technically, Ophelia would technically be like our science baby. So we're not really going to do a science baby. Ophelia is our she's not our biological, but I mean, we are biologically related to her, but we did also adopt her. So we're kind of playing around with these rules and just making them into our own. So we still need to adopt 3 children in our lifetime. And so we will do that. Now, also something else is I have gotten so many amazing suggestions about like what to do when it comes to this part of the challenge in terms of like who we should adopt and like all different kinds of storylines. And you guys have absolutely inspired me. And I have a storyline in play. I just don't know where we're going to get to that. So it does say that they have to be child age, not infant, toddler, or teen. But we are going to also kind of fudge these rules just a little bit because I have a storyline. And so I hope you guys don't mind about that. We're not going to follow these to the T, but I think you guys will be happy with what I have planned. And then must not be in a committed relationship until elderhood. Teen relationships before succession are okay. Flings and one-night stands are permitted sparingly as long as you do not go above 25% romance meter with a sim. So, you know, Forrest failed that. But again, we're kind of just going along with the storyline, and Forrest isn't playing along because I don't know. You don't know. I don't know. Sydney doesn't know. Nobody knows what's going on with Forrest and his love life and lack thereof. But technically, he is not in a romantic relationship. He is kind of like, I don't even know what you would call it, has like a little flirtatious fling with Sydney. But I still think that we're kind of we're doing this. He's not going to be in a committed relationship until elderhood. So I think we're still good. So get into a relationship and get married as an elder. We will do that. Change your unflirty trait to something else throughout self-discovery after marriage. Complete the education career. So he does have to go into the education career, which I think we'll go ahead and do today. Master parenting, research, and debate skills, which I don't actually know where he is. So we will take a look at that. And then also complete the super parent aspiration. For Forrest right now, he was doing the academic aspiration while he was in college, but Brie kind of just like forgot about that. So let's go ahead and just move him over to the super parent aspiration so we can start working towards that. And what does he actually have to do? So he has to become an adult, which my man's is. He is. And then spend 1,000 on kid stuff, which I'm pretty sure he already has, and if not, the new house definitely has like a whole lot of kids stuff in there, so I think we will eventually mark that off. And then in terms of his skills, let's take a look at that. So he is at level 6 of the research and debate skill and level 5, almost level 6 of the parenting skill. So we do have some skills that we still need to kind of work towards. So we still have some things to do with this generation. We are not completely over it just yet. Why are they fighting? They look like they're fighting. I did download like a bunch of social interaction or autonomy mods by Ty Joker. Like they have like the most perfect like autonomy mods and social mods that like are just absolutely like a must in your game. And I just like, I like sitting here now and watching them all interact autonomously. Like I'm not doing any of this. Oh my God, look how handsome he is, you guys. Oh my gosh, he has such a gorgeous little smile. But they just kind of like add like a bunch of really great autonomy socials to the game. So it's really fun now actually to just kind of sit here and watch like what they do. Oh my gosh, my little princess, what is wrong with you, Bubba's? She's like really, really exhausted. Could I actually potentially have her just like nap? And then maybe we can give her a little bit of dessert whenever we get our food, if we ever get our food. Oh, like old times. He is enjoying being around his parents. That is definitely one thing about Forrest, is he is never going to skip out on a family dinner or seeing his mom and dad, for sure, like no matter what. Did you not want to sleep, baby girl? Oh, can we actually maybe have her go sit on a couch somewhere and take a nap? Like, there's a couch in here. Can you like go and do that maybe? Okay, so I'm like low-key kind of thinking that we're potentially not gonna get our dinner. Stop that! What is happening? Reprimand public intimacy. Okay, so Miles and Nick are flirting and they're doing romantic interactions, and Forrest is not having it. Honey, you were literally grinding with your boo thing at your daughter's birthday party, and you're gonna sit there and tell your parents that they can't just like compliment each other? Sort yourself out, please. Like, what? Oh my God, I'm sitting here waiting for our food to arrive and it like literally didn't even submit. Oh my gosh, let me go ahead and just get like everything again for everybody and see if we can go ahead and get our food. If not, I may just have to go ahead and cheat their hunger because we have plans tonight, and sitting here waiting on dinner and waiting for the game to get like itself under control isn't a part of those plans. Okay, can I like please order? Okay, so he is ordering, so it should work. Let's hope. What is my little girl doing? Is she not taking herself a nap? She just like really wants to watch Miles. Can you just like come over here and nap? Is it because there is... It might be because there is a speaker. Oh, she's not going to be able to go to sleep. Okay, that worked, and we are officially getting our food, which is good because we're absolutely starving. What are you... Stop trying to put her down. Can you please just like go over here and sit and eat your dinner? Oh my gosh. This is why I don't go to restaurants very often. I love going to restaurants with my Sims, but like, it's so borked. It's so borked. My man's got drunk off one beer. I mean, it checks out for him. It checks out. I don't know what you're gonna do tonight, Forrest. Like, we're going to a bar. We're having a party. Aw, Mama Nick. I love spending time with these guys. I love them so much. It reminds me so much of Gen 1. I just love her. Y'all, I'm gonna be so freaking sad when we have to say, and there she goes too, and you guys remember? I'm gonna be so sad when we have to say goodbye to them. Let's go in and pay for our meal, and then I'm gonna go ahead and give the money back to Forrest because Mama Nick is paying for it. So let's go ahead and give him 132 and add it back. And then we're gonna go ahead and say goodbye to Nick and Miles. And I think we're probably, what I'm kind of maybe thinking is we're just gonna do like a bar night and potentially just invite a bunch of our friends to go hang out at the bar. Oh, bye Mom. Thank you so much for dinner. We love you. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's head out, and then we're gonna go and we're gonna invite all of our friends out to the bar, probably. Not you bringing your literal 2-year-old to the bar with you. Okay, so no, let's go ahead and put her down and like make sure that she goes to Grandma and Grandpa's. Okay, so Forrest has to absolutely pee, so we're gonna go ahead and run in and go to the bathroom just like really quickly. But I wanna show you guys who all is here. So of course we have the Price twins. So we've got Savannah and Sydney, of course. Who knows what kind of shenanigans we're gonna get into with him here. But then we also invited Ross because like we're getting really close with him and he's like actually becoming a pretty good friend. We have Charles, who like Forrest thinks is actually kind of attractive, honestly. And then we also have Eugene, who's also another person who's like kind of like becoming a good friend for Forrest. So I'm really excited to have like this whole group of people here. And I just am excited to kind of like see exactly what we're all going to get into tonight. So our boy Forrest is already a little bit tired. So I don't know if this is even going to be a long night, but he is feeling just like a little bit tipsy. So that beer is kind of a little bit out of his system. So I'm thinking the first thing that we need to do is we need to come here and get everybody some drinks, get everybody just feeling nice and good. And then just kind of see like where we go from there. Ask completely inappropriate question, my guy. What are you... Is he really about to go and flirt with Charles? No freaking way. Are you really? No, is Sydney there? Hold on. No, where did... I don't know where Sydney went. Oh my god, he's literally flirting with him. Forrest. What are you doing? I mean, he accepted the flirt, but he didn't like whatever else Forrest had to say. I mean, should we? Okay, I don't know. Oh, look at this little girly. I love her hair, Sylvia. She's really cute. She would be really cute with a CC makeover. Maybe we can introduce ourselves to her. Oh, we did. Holy crap, he has a great relationship with her. Forrest seems to get along really, really well with the girlies. Like he has some really good like girlfriends for sure. That was freaking wild and, you know, out of left field. Why don't we just come over here and actually just like sit together and potentially get some alcohol, I think, because maybe I need it. I don't know. Ooh, we're sitting next to Charles, who is flirting with somebody. He is just a little flirt, I think. Okay, so order drinks for group. What should we get for everybody? Oh, and it does look like it's actually like on discount for whatever reason. Should we just go in with something easy like a vodka soda maybe? I mean, there's Sydney. He's like being kind of, I don't know what. What are you two? Oh, we're getting the bro hug. Maybe he's friend zoning us because we don't know what we want out of this relationship. Maybe Sydney's getting tired of Forrest's BS, you guys. Maybe he's tired of like the back and forth. Because if you guys remember, I think I remember we were actually kind of ghosting Sydney just like a little bit. Like I think Forrest went a little bit too far and he got kind of scared and so he started kind of ghosting him. I don't know, but look at all these little friends. I love that Forrest has like a good group of friends now, you guys. Though he is trying to be really messy with some of them, I love that he has made some good friends for while in college. I just really hope that he can like keep these friendships and hopefully make some more friends, you know, just like different walks of his life, you know, as he gets older as well. Who is this guy? Colton Birch. Again, with like a little bit of CC, I don't think he would be looking too bad. Oh, okay, so Savannah's coming over here and sitting with us. Maybe we could go ahead and just like socialize with her a little bit because I want their relationship to get up just like a little bit. So let's like share our personality quirks. I'm sure she knows. I am sure Sydney has definitely told her all of our quirks. How is their relationship? Their relationship isn't as high as I would like it to be. I do want them to be like really good friends. Like I definitely see Savannah and Forrest being like extremely close. So let's go ahead and just kind of like schmooze her up just like a little bit. Okay, so we found out that she is materialistic. Okay. Is she in any type of career? Did she go to college or did she like end up graduating too? She is also active, which is the same as Sydney, I believe. I think he is also active. And no, she's actually unemployed. Is Sydney? Yeah, Sydney is also unemployed, so he may need to go and get himself a job. And then Forrest has learned that Charles has the following skills. So he actually has fitness skill, which is actually something I really need to get Forrest back into. He was really into his jogging and his health, like at the beginning of the generation, but he's kind of gone away from that. When I was giving him his makeover, he's getting a little bit of a tummy. He is, and I think that's just his like little college tubbiness and maybe also like a new dad tubbiness, and that's completely fine. But I do think he probably wants to go back to jogging. Oh, he is feeling, no, he's actually sobering up. Come on, yeah, you're taking a lot of time. Go ahead and get the drinks in. Oh my gosh, I love this. I love how they're all just kind of sitting together. They're so cute. Let's tell a dramatic story. And we actually do know everything there is to know about Savannah, and we actually have really good compatibility with her. We have good compatibility with her. Wait, is there, oh my gosh, there is a ping pong table out here. What if we got a group together and we started playing some beer pong? Okay, so who should be on our team? Okay, so I'm thinking Sydney should be on our team. And then we can play against Savannah. And what if, oh, is this messy? This might be really messy, but let's go ahead and do Charles. Let's play against Savannah and Charles. Oh no, Forrest is getting really sleepy. Do I have enough for like a sleeper placement? Yeah, he has a lot of satisfaction points. So we may have to go ahead and get him a sleeper placement so he doesn't like pass out. Though I don't think that he actually wants to play. Ooh, he's left alone out here with Charles. Okay, did everybody not want to play? Sydney left, so Savannah's over there just chatting it up with, what is this guy's name again? Eugene, I think? Yeah. But we're kind of just sitting out here with Charles, so maybe we just come over here and chat with him just like a little bit. I don't know. Let's give him a compliment. Let's like compliment his outfit. Okay, so why are we fighting with this guy? What happened? Ross. Oh, not you going and flirting with Charles, but then also going to try and serenade. They're not really getting along, you guys. Like, he accepted some flirts that Forrest did, but he doesn't really seem to like any other type of, like, talk, like them just talking normally. He's so cute, though. What the fuck? Hello? Not this man, like... What is happening? Are you guys gonna go do the woohoos? No, I think they're gonna go do the woohoos. Not in here, not on the couch. They're gonna do the woohoos on the couch. No. Savannah, get out of there, girl. Get. What? Okay. I'm thinking that this is probably where we need to, like, end the day. It's, like, almost 5 o'clock in the morning. But Forrest is getting it down. He's playing some beer pong. Maybe not with his, like, group of friends because... I can't in the background. I'm going this way. We're not going to look at that. We're going to go see what Forrest is doing. Who is this chickie? She is Stacy Troutman. Okay, you're kind of cute. You're a little emotional. Oh, wait, no, she's actually really cute. Maybe if Forrest likes her, we can go ahead and give her a CC makeover. But I also really like this Sylvia, so I may give her a makeover and see if Forrest wants to be friends with her. He likes the girlies. He's just literally just one of the girls. Oh, but I think he's getting his butt, like, beat here. Okay, Forrest, come on. Oh, no, he's actually doing really good. Okay, so they decided to call it quits because it is super early, and I think that girl is, like, drunk off her ass. So I am thinking that we are probably gonna go home. He keeps wanting to serenade Sydney. Okay, so do I need to intervene and just, like, have you two, I don't know. Y'all are nasty in there, first of all. Where is Sydney? Okay, he is up here by himself. You know what? I'm going to intervene and I'm going to see, like, what is going on between these two once and for all. Okay, Savannah, I need you to leave because things are about to get... I don't even know what. Maybe we should just be honest with him and just be like, look, we find you attractive. I don't know what else I can give you at this point. Like, I really like you, but I just don't know if I can be in any kind of relationship at this point. Where is he going? And I just wonder if Sydney is willing to accept that. Like, I get the feeling from them that Sydney wants a relationship. Like, he is a relationship kind of guy. And even look at this, he's even like, oh, see, they just got, like, negative satisfaction. I think Sydney is kind of tired of Forrest's BS. You guys, I really do. I don't know, let's go home and let's kind of, I don't know, let's send Forrest off to bed and let's just not maybe force anything. So this isn't exactly what I was, you know, thinking was gonna happen, but you guys. So Sydney came back to the house with us and Forrest and him got to talking a little bit, and honestly, I think there was more. It wasn't even really talking. I think they're past talking. I think they decided to just get it over with and just, I don't know, experience this for the first time, and then they can decide what to do from there. But I don't know. I honestly am just kind of hoping that Forrest doesn't play around with Sydney's heart, because I really do think that Sydney is a boyfriend kind of guy. Like, he wants a relationship. He wants to be in a relationship, I think, with Forrest. Like, oh my God, look at these two. Are you kidding me? Oh my God, are you kidding me? You two are so freaking cute. But I just think that Forrest does not know what he wants at this point, and I'm just scared that he's going to end up breaking Sydney's heart. Okay, Forrest, what I'm gonna do for you, my love, because we have so much to do today, we do need to come back and get our daughter from the grandparents. But first, I'm gonna go ahead and get him probably just like a moodlet solver, because his mood, I don't know, he's not doing too well. So let's come over here and get something, like, get that figured out. Yeah, I know, you're stinky. You did the nasty. So of course you're stinky. Go ahead and take that, my love, and then, oh, Miss Ophelia, she learned to walk in. She's so sweet. Okay, Lavina's getting it on in this alternate universe too. That's awesome. Okay, so Forrest is all taken care of. Oh, I want to show you guys. I almost forgot. So in the last episode, she is kind of like behind the pillows here. In the last episode, we did go ahead and get Ophelia her little birthday present, which is this beautiful, beautiful little kitty. I want to say British short hair, but I'm not entirely sure. She is so freaking cute. I love her so much. And so I did go ahead and rename her based off of a suggestion from one of you lovely friends. And so I wanted it to be something that I thought Ophelia would name the kitty because this is her cat. Ophelia is just like this spitfire, like spunky, just outgoing, bright little girl. And so I just think that she would absolutely love the name Rainbow for the kitty. So that's what we went ahead and named this baby. So this is little Rainbow, you guys. I need to go ahead and actually get Ophelia back from Miles and Nyx, but I do need Forrest to go ahead and get himself changed. So let's go ahead and do something maybe a little bit comfortable, just because I think, you guys, I think we are potentially moving in this episode. And at the very least, I think we're going to be packing a bunch of stuff. So I want Forrest to be as comfortable as possible. I like how these pancakes are still good after basically 24 hours of being out. How is that freaking possible? Okay, my love, let's come over here and let's get the little girl back from Grammy and Grandpa's. Oh my gosh, she is so happy to be home. And I do want Daddy to come over here and give her a hug because we haven't seen her. We don't like being away from her. And last night was just a lot. So he wants to come over here and get some snuggles in with his little munchkin. Oh my gosh, that is his little girl, you guys. Does she need a diaper change? And we did actually get level 6 of the parenting skill, so that's great. I think she might, yeah, she actually needs a diaper change. So I think Dad's gonna come up there and take care of that for her. Yeah, okay, so she was like, Dad, please. Grandma and Grandpa didn't do anything for me. I need my butt changed. No, what are you doing? Why would you leave her behind? Go and pick her up. Forrest. God, are you still drunk, my guy? Okay, can we just like change her butt like here, please? Ooh. You guys, new family dynamic, Shbrixx. When it comes to Forrest and Ophelia, a sense of order seems to be abound, as the younger sim has a deep respect for their older family member, often meeting the older sim's high expectations. For family members with this strict family dynamic, the older sim will ask the younger sim to do things like cleaning more, and the younger sim will generally avoid rebelling, though both might get more stressed overall. Would you say that Forrest and Ophelia have a strict family dynamic? Now, I know we have actually talked about this before in some previous episodes, and I believe the consensus was that we do kind of get the feeling that Forrest would be more of a strict parent, especially because Ophelia's parents, her biological parents, Wolfgang and Juniper, were both kind of rebellious people. And I think he just wants the best for Ophelia. And so I do think he would probably kind of be a little bit more strict with her and have a little bit more rules compared to like how he grew up in a very like lovey-dovey family and just like very like no rules, no discipline kind of household. I think he would have a little bit more structure, and I think that would kind of lead him towards being a little bit more strict. So I'm going to go ahead and say yes, I do think that they would have a strict dynamic. Okay, so like Little Mama's does actually kind of need to use the bathroom, and that is something I want to focus on, is her being able to go to the potty by herself. So I think she is going to ask Daddy Forrest to kind of help her with the potty just for right now. And then what I need to do while they're doing that, you guys, is I actually need to come over here and I need to grab some of our things that we're going to be taking to the new house that I don't want to forget. And that's going to be our family photos. Can you, y'all, my game lagged. I'm saving. Quick interlude, I need to save. Let's go ahead and finish grabbing all of those. And then I've got some pictures in here. I think I'm gonna take Forrest's, actually no, because I think the new house actually has a laptop, so he should be fine there. I'm gonna take these pictures. I'm actually gonna really miss this house, you guys. I love his little college house. It's so just kind of like chaotic, but also just like so family oriented. I love it. It's just like perfect for his little college years, but it is a time to say goodbye. Let's not forget this one. This one is super important. And then, oh my God, you guys. Oh my gosh. I can't wait for you to see the entire house, but very specifically, I cannot wait for you guys to see Ophelia's room. It's the best little room I've ever decorated in my entire Sims career. Let me just tell you that one for free. It's freaking perfect. Okay, Yasmin, thank you for that. I think we're pretty much good up here. I don't think there is literally anything else that we need to take, but down here we've got some pictures that we need to go ahead and grab. I think we've got some over here. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab those. I think that is everything. So I think what I'm going to do next is I am actually going to go ahead into build mode really quickly, and I'm going to just sell everything and see roughly how much we have left over. And so we can go ahead and get Forrest to get his mortgage. Okay, so I hate to see this house all bare. I'm so sad to be leaving it, but I did go ahead and sell everything. So it is bare bones, and we are currently at 62,000 simoleons. Now, if we were to sell the rest of like all the building stuff and the entire building itself, I believe we would be close to about 90-ish thousand simoleons. So the house itself, I want to say, is like 190,000 to 200,000 simoleons with all of the furniture included. We would probably need to be looking at, if I remember correctly with the mod, actually, I think we could probably go ahead and do this. Now, I really hope that this works, because if you guys watch my Joy of Life challenge, this mod it's really good, and I love a Deep Indigo mods, but it is really kind of glitchy. So hopefully we're praying that this actually works in this series, because I don't know what else to do. We don't have the money for this house. Let's do, oh, what should I do? How do I do this? I think it's open a new account, actually. Okay, Lovey. I love how he's spending some time with his girls. Look at that. We actually need to spend a little bit of time with Little Rainbow and actually have, oh, she's getting angry. Have Ophelia spend a little bit of time with Little Rainbow. Okay, so we need to apply for a loan. So go ahead and do that. Apply for a loan. Approval for a loan is based on your credit score, which, among other factors, is affected by your payment history, career, open accounts, and more. Your credit score affects the interest rates available for you for credit and loans. Your credit score is currently 628. The type of loan you apply for will determine your interest rate. Okay, so let's go ahead and do a mortgage alone. That's really sad. He's alone, you guys. Okay, so we can do 5, 10, 25, 75, and 150. Okay, so would 75, let me do some math. Bree's not good at math, but let me do some math really quick. Okay, so if we did the 75,000 mortgage, it would not put us at the right amount to be able to get the house fully furnished. We could get the house, and then we could just like do each room as we make the money, but I really want the house fully furnished, so I think the only option that we have is the 150,000 loan. I wish we had an option for 100,000. That would be perfect, but unfortunately we do not. So let's go ahead and do 150 and see if we get approved for that one. Okay, so thank you, Forrest Reign, for your interest in applying for a loan. We will review your application and should respond to your inquiry shortly. Okay. Do we actually, let me go back. Do we have any money in our account? I can't remember if we do or not. I don't remember if we put anything in there. Okay, so we got about 2,000 in there, so that's really not going to make a bunch of a difference. So let's go ahead and just wait for our mortgage to be approved. Hopefully it is. If it's not, we may have to just do the thing where we wait, we buy the house, and then we just do each room as we have enough money for it. Actually, while I'm thinking about it, what we should probably do is go ahead and get Forrest his career, because man's gonna have to start making us some money. We need the education career, but why? Okay, there we go. There it is. Okay, so professor. Pursue a career as a university professor, run lectures, assist students research for the university, and of course, assign grades. Okay, so he is going to be a lead lecturer, which I believe might be level 8 since he did get a 4.0 GPA. And he is making $149 an hour. I don't think that that's realistic for a teacher, but oh, and we did get a bonus of 1,700 simoleons, so that's going to be really helpful. And then should we get a jump start on our assignments? Yeah, we can go ahead and do that. Okay, so we do have to tutor some students, so hopefully we will have time to do that. I just don't know when. It all depends on when we get this mortgage back. And then we do need to go ahead and start working on his research and debate skill so he can get a promotion. Yeah, oh, he's actually level 7. I don't know why I thought it was level 8 that he starts in. I mean, that's not bad. I'm still not going to complain about that. Okay, my love, we want to give the kitty a treat. I don't know what Ophelia's doing. She's just like literally prancing around the house. Is she just wandering? Yeah, no, she's just running around. She's like, you sold all of my toys and all the stuff in the house, so I'm just going to run through the house. What does she want to do? Oh, she wants to ask for flashcards. She loves her daddy. Oh, let's go ahead and just spend some time with this little rainbow. Let's go ahead and brush her and just make sure that she is taken care of. We can go ahead and talk to her, and let's see if she actually likes the laser pointer. Dear Forrest, thank you for your loan application. Your loan request for a mortgage has been approved. We can offer you a loan with the following terms. So loan amount is $150,000. Interest rate is 4%, which freaking amazing. That's lower than my interest rate for my mortgage. Installment schedule is 40, which I'm assuming is probably like 40 weeks. Anticipated minimum payment is $3,900. I'm assuming a week. And then we do have a required down payment of $3,700. Loan repayment amount $156,000. If the terms of this loan is agreeable to you, please accept the loan agreement. If not, please reject the loan agreement. Okay. I mean, I think that's probably as good as it's going to be. And we do need the house. So we're going to go ahead and accept our mortgage. Oh gosh. Okay. So Ophelia's got to go to the doctor. We'll put that on our list. But I think that money actually it goes into our savings account or our bank account. Let me go ahead and open that up and then we can check balance. Okay. Yeah. So all of the money is there. So I am going to make a withdrawal because we need it in our household funds so we can buy the house. So let's do $148,455. And that puts us at 212,000 simoleons. So that should be more than enough to buy the house. Perfect. Okay. Awesome. Okay, so we need to go ahead and we need to, I guess, move out, you guys. I think we're going to go ahead and buy the house. We had a lot of talk in the comments of the last couple of episodes about where we think Forrest and Ophelia should move. And I think everybody was in agreement that the best place for Forrest and little Ophelia to move would be Copperdale. It just makes sense. Forrest is a professor. He is a teacher. He's in the education career. This is very like high school and just like education centered. And he also obviously wants somewhere really great for Ophelia to grow up. And I think that this place would really fit them. And then also, I really want to go to high school and just like really experience that with Ophelia when we get to her generation. And I just think it would just fit their needs absolutely perfectly. We have this house right here, which actually, now that I'm looking at it, it's kind of sticking out like a sore thumb for the rest of the houses. They all are like kind of dark. And so I really, really thought long and hard about the aesthetic that I wanted for this house for Forrest. And you guys will see when we get into it, but it is like a hodgepodge of like different aesthetics. It's modern, it's mid-century modern, it's like Victorian, it's like dark academia. It's just like a bunch of everything, but somehow it's like Modern Family even. Like I really just, it's weird, but I do think that it came together really, really good. So I'm super excited for you guys to see it. So it's 4 bedrooms, 3 bathroom, and the entire price is $179,000. So let's go ahead and buy that. We're going to go ahead and sell everything. So that actually leaves us with about 70,000 left over. So we could probably put that towards our mortgage relatively quickly and just like get a head start in paying that off faster. But let's do it, you guys. The Reign household is moving to his forever home. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Let's go ahead and buy it. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it is absolutely pouring, but let's go ahead. Let me pause just really quickly so I can give you guys like the official tour. So this is what the house looks like. I did not build this house. Let me just go ahead and tell you that, but I did go ahead and renovate it. So it does not look like this, but this house is up on the gallery, but I did go ahead and change the outside to look very like mid-century modern, because I think that really fits Forrest's vibe. I cannot wait for you guys to see this house. It is amazing, but I just wish that the weather was like better. So let me go ahead and let's start the entryway. So I'm like really bad at these. Like I think this is just so freaking like slow, but we'll go ahead and do it like this. So this is the entryway for the house. The inside, again, you guys, is just like a hodgepodge of like the mid-century modern, but then basically every room is done in like dark greens to do like the dark academia. But then there are children and child and Legos and things like that all over the house. So it's definitely got like a modern family kind of vibe as well. I really hope you guys like it. I know that the aesthetic is like really weird, but I weirdly think that it works. So you guys will have to tell me what you think, but this is just like the quick little entryway. We have a little place for Ophelia to be like measuring her height. And then in here, we're going to go into the kitchen, which is one of my favorite rooms. Let me tell you that. Look how freaking gorgeous it is. It is very colorful. It's very bright. There are lots and lots of little aspects of Ophelia and Forrest's like future children. Like, of course, we've got all the things for the fridge. We've got like this little plate that I know Ophelia made of her and her daddy. And then we've got like the little bread box that we know that she colored. I just think it is so cute. And that is definitely one thing that I really wanted to do with this house, is make sure that Ophelia and like the future kids' presence was felt in the house. I did not want it to be like picture perfect. I did not want it to be super clean, because that is definitely also not Forrest's personality, but I think it turned out really, really cute. So let's go in here. So this is the living room. It is very cluttered. We've got little Ophelia's bear in here. She has her own little art corner where she is also a little messy tyke, where she does not take care of things and just throws everything everywhere. But honestly, I just think that Forrest, he just wants her to be happy. So he is not super worried about that, because he is also a super messy person. But then we've also got little rainbows section over here. And then outside, we've got like a wraparound porch. Also we have our gallery wall. So we will be putting all of our family pictures up here. I'm super excited, but I just like kind of laid it out to be a good layout for a bunch of the family pictures that we have. And then let's see in here, this is going to be really hard to show you guys, but we just have like a little random bathroom. It's kind of green. It's super small. It's not super decorated, because I think that this is just more of like the spare bathroom, like the visitor's bathroom sort of thing. In here, we have another little bedroom. So it's 4 bedrooms. So this is just one of the kids' rooms when we get them. So I didn't do anything with in here, so it's not decorated. And then in here, we have our garage slash laundry room slash like, I don't know what you want to call it, but this is their like little laundry room. It's super cute. I love it so much. I think it turned out really, really good. Forrest has like his little handy like man section, and then Ophelia's little tools as well. I can't handle it. And then also same with their little vacuum, and then little Ophelia's vacuum too. But I don't know. I just thought it was super cute. So this is what the layout kind of looks like from the top. And then we're going to go ahead into the upstairs. Y'all know me, I'm like really bad at entryways and hallways. Like, what do you even put in them, right? But we've got this little entryway right here. So again, it's like a mix of like mid-century modern, but then also like dark academia. I couldn't pick which style Forrest fit, and honestly I think he fits both of them, so we went with both of them, and I think it works. I like it. And then we've got little rainbows section over here as well. She's got some toys and a scratching post. And then in here is Forrest's room. So let's go ahead in here. So firstly, we have his little desk area where he will be spending all of his time grading homework and all of that. And of course, we've got Ophelia's drawings. He has to show off. He loves his daughter so much. And then of course, her toys are just like all over the place, but Forrest is not a super clean person. Like we've kind of like established that he is a little bit messy. So he's got things kind of like a little bit tidy. Like I think he's trying to grow up just like a little bit now that he has like his big boy job, but then he's also just still Forrest. So he's got things kind of all over the place. This is his master bed. It's definitely a grown-up house, you guys, compared to his college house. And then we've got kind of like this, like, I know the colors don't match exactly, but I wanted kind of like a built-in bookshelf kind of feel. And I think that it matches like well enough. But this is his little room. And then in here, Forrest does have his own private bathroom. And I really, really love these sinks and like this bathroom set. I think it was the Life and Death expansion pack. I just thought that they were really cute because they're like modern, but also not. But like, how cute is this? I love these colors in here. I think it's super, super cute. And then in here, we have Miss Ophelia's bathroom. If I can go ahead and like kind of figure out how to show you guys this. It is under the sea themed, and this will be like the kids' main bathroom. So where they will be kind of getting ready and all that. And I definitely feel like Ophelia had a hand in decorating it. And this is kind of where I started getting the vibes that Ophelia is just like a very, very bright personality sim, is by decorating that bathroom, because I just think that she would want lots of colors. And then of course we've got like another little room here with just some boxes. This is going to be another one of the kids' rooms. I didn't decorate it because I don't know exactly like what kind of child we're going to be having it or what their personality is going to be. And then you guys, over here is the star of the show. I left it for last because it is my favorite. It is the most perfect room. This is Ophelia's room. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's even better than I remember. It's so cute. Oh my gosh. Yes. Okay. So Forrest still has a major hand in decorating her room because she's still really itty bitty. So this is all his influence and what he wanted his little girl to have. So he still went with like the enchanted forest, like princessy vibes for his little princess. So this is kind of what we have going on. Oh my gosh. But then of course, being Ophelia, that she's getting like a little bit bigger, she still has like her hand in it, so it's going to be a little bit messy, but I do think that she might be a pretty creative person, so I wanted to go ahead and do lots of creative things around the house. And oh my gosh, can we just please talk about this room, you guys? It's like literally the best room I've ever made. It's so gorgeous. Look at the little canopy. Look how cute she is. Oh my God. Okay, I love it. And then let me go ahead and show you guys what it looks like from the top down. This is just the layout of it. I think it's going to be plenty big for like the big, massive family that we are going to be having. But this is the house. And then it's going to be pretty gross out, but this is like what the backyard looks like. We've got some places to plant some things because I do think that Forrest, he still has that influence of Nick and his family. So I do think I want to start like a little bit of a garden for Forrest. We've got a tire swing for Miss Ophelia. And then I do think that she had a hand in painting this picnic table. And then we've got just like some little things for Ophelia to play back here and any of the kids. And then we've got a gorgeous little pool and a gorgeous little slide for them. So they will have lots of things to do. And then on the front porch, we've got just like some more of Ophelia's crafts and for her to play around with, while Forrest just kind of sits and, I don't know, drinks his beer or something. But yeah, you guys, that is the house. So please let me know what you guys think. I did spend multiple days creating it, so I really hope you guys like it, but just down in the comments below, let me know what you think. Also, we have like some neighbors around the house, like a few of these houses that like are off in the distance. I think they have people living in there, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and like delete them, and I'm gonna put in our own custom families. So Forrest and Ophelia have like some people to get to know and some neighbors that they could potentially be friends with. But as always, I want you guys to have the opportunity to submit your Sims if you want to. So if you want to submit any families or any Sims for Ophelia and Forrest to become friends with and to kind of live around, definitely go ahead and do that. I have a hashtag on the gallery for you guys to submit your Sims. Okay, so let's go ahead and bring our little princess in. I think we're probably gonna have to go ahead and end this episode relatively soon, but also something else is I have not actually play tested. This is the first time that I have had anybody in it. So if anything is not working correctly, we may just have to real time fix it. So hopefully things work out, but you know how it is when you you build things. Oh my God, what do you think, Miss Ophelia? What do you What do you think, princess? I think she loves it. Let me get a good like angle here. Oh my gosh. She loves it. She is so excited to be in the new house. And I'm thinking we definitely need to go ahead and invite Nick and Miles to come over as well because they need to see the new house. And it is almost dinner time, so I'm thinking what we'll do, we'll probably go ahead and wrap up this episode. It may be a little bit shorter, I'm not entirely sure, but I think what we're gonna do is maybe have a like a family dinner, I think, to end this episode. So I want Forrest to come over here and maybe serve something like a real meal, actually. So let's go ahead and do... Actually, before I do that, have I even taken a look at Forrest's like preference and dietary restrictions? I don't know if he has any or if he has any preferences. Let's see. So he has no restrictions. He has no food preference. Oh, his favorite food is creme brulee. Same, my guy. I love creme brulee. It's one of my favorite desserts. He has no drink preference, and his favorite drink is an Earl Grey hot tea, and he loves a plumberry nectar. He's a sophisticated guy. I love that for him. Okay, so come over here, my guy, and let's do something, I don't know, let's do something like just like really delicious for dinner. Let's do a spaghetti bolognese. I think that would be really tasty. It's kind of expensive, but you know, it is what it is. Oh my gosh, princess. Okay, do you want to come over here and play in your little tent? Go ahead and play inside. I think I saw Rainbow was in here laying, so I think that's really sweet. Look, I just love the little details. I put so much effort into all the little details, like her little princess carrier and all of her little toys around, her pictures. Like, I just think that Forrest would just want her to have absolutely everything in life. So he kind of went overboard spoiling her, but it's okay. She's our little girl, so I think we're fine with that. What do you think, Forrest? Are you happy to be home? Oh my gosh. And you guys, it's only a matter of time before we're getting another little family member. I have some plans. And I hope you guys are excited because I think I know who is going to be our next little family member. And I just don't know when we're going to be getting them. We have a good amount of money, so I don't think I'm necessarily worried about that yet. I just don't know necessarily how old I want Ophelia to be before we start bringing in more family members and more kids. But Forrest has a good job. He has a brand new house. Like, I don't think that he would be opposed to having another child. We know he wants a really big family, so we may have to look into that. Congrats on landing that sweet job. I think this is going to be great for you. Thanks, Ross. I really like Ross, you guys. Like, I think he is going to be a good friend for Forrest as well. Let's go ahead and put our little princess in her little high chair over here so she can have herself some spaghetti. I don't know what this is. I don't know why this is up here, but, you know, we love the Sims. We love the glitches. And then, Forrest, you're going to come over here and grab yourself some dinner as well. Or pick the baby up. I thought that was supposed to be fixed like all like many fixes ago, but what do I know? She just didn't want dinner. She's like, I'm just going up to my room. Okay, actually, no ma'am. Daddy is kind of strict, so he's gonna tell you that you need to come down here and you need to eat your dinner. What does she want to do? She wants to talk about superheroes with Forrest. Oh, yes, and we do need to, in the next episode, send baby girl off to the doctor. And then what else does she want to do? She wants to be funny with him. We can do that. I think she just didn't want to be in the in the high chair. Where is Miss Rainbow? She looks a little bit stressed. She's eating our spaghetti. She said it. I thought you said family dinner. She said, I'm part of the family. What are you talking about? But you guys, I think this is where we're going to go ahead and end this episode off. I am so freaking excited to be back and recording. I will give you guys a little heads up. Things at work, and if you didn't see my post, I did get a promotion at work. So things are going to be very, very busy for me for the foreseeable future. I will do my absolute best to get these videos out as soon as possible and as soon and as frequently as I can. You guys know that I try to strive for 2 videos a week. If that is not always going to be possible, I will at least strive to do one video a week. So things may be just like a little bit delayed just as I kind of get my footing, but just know I'm not going anywhere. I am obsessed with this family. I'm obsessed with recording. I am so in love with these series that I have going on in the channel. So I am not going anywhere. Things just may be slightly delayed. But I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you are enjoying this series or any of the series that I post on the channel, go ahead and subscribe to see more and leave your thoughts and opinions down below. I need to hear from you. What do you think of the house? What do you think about Little Rainbow? And what do you think about, I think most importantly, what do you guys think about what happened with Forrest and Sydney? Like, what were they even thinking? Like, why did that even happen? And what do you guys think is going to happen going forward? Like, what do you think their relationship's going to look like? I need to hear from you. So leave all of that down below, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Hopefully it will be out very shortly, but I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, everybody.